Okay. We gonna watch a bunch of tweaker horses glitch their way around horny damsels. And realize that maybe centaurs are God's mistake that should be put out to pasture forever. So let's go watch Hercules pretend to be blind to cop a feel on some ladies, because this is Redeye Reviews. Oh my God. Did I mention it has centaurs?
A table between the children and where they tether their beasts?
Oh, yes. The effects are fantastic. But Hera is making this little pony boy go kill Hercules in exchange for her blessings.
Why do we bother practicing?
Meanwhile, Hercules is attempting to help this little hobbit carry his stuff across the field.
I'm not trying to steal your armor.
His sword is very real. It's very dangerous.
Good luck, my friend.
We also see our man Traveler has decided to rejoin the story.
Real estate, that's where the future is. They're not making any more land, you know.
Newman sure is one annoying little Oompa Loompa.
Hercules! Hey, Hercules, wait up!
Not again.
You could be my partner, huh? With your knack for moving mountains and diverting rivers.
So the two of them set off to Hercules' friend's wedding. And the two of them, they have some sort of history together.
Hercules!
Look at you.
I mean,
Well, I couldn't stay 12 forever. Not even for you.
I really don't want to read into that any more than I already have, so I'm just going to keep going. But like your typical medieval wedding, we must first display our dominance against man and beast.
Ever seen anyone throw that far?
Bro, it's best to not piss off a centaur. I mean, think about it. If you get drunk at this wedding, who do you think is going to give you a ride home? They're basically Ubers, but with far fewer throw-up stains.
Lucky shot.
And look who it is. My God, Lucy Lawless. Girl, it's no wonder your show blew this one out of the water. Also, Lucy's not playing Xena. Not yet. In this episode, she's just some tramp named Lila who bangs horses.
Aw, are you denying the beast in you?
But we see that the wine she gave to him was laced with weed killer. And now our man is tripping balls.
Does the day seem a bit overcast to you? Do I look like there's anything wrong with me?
He's in such a mood, he challenges the centaurs again. Because we all know nothing says heroic like using your literal demigod abilities to whoop up on the most awkward creatures to come out of Camelot. And even though he's running high on Lila's magic elixir, he still manages to hit the center. And then some guy just pawns off his crappy homemade pottery as the reward. That's smart. You gotta get rid of those things somehow.
Nemesis.
We learn that the reason Cal Penn wants to kill Hercules is because Herc killed his brother. But he only killed him because he was going after our boy's wife, so c'est la vie. We see him wander into the party, walking like he's got something in his shoe. He's walking like a child wearing their mom's high heels.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
But before the real action can start, we see that dude who's been dragging his sled of armor has finally arrived. Hercules passed this guy on the way here, and it took that dude 2 extra days to get here.
And to retreat was sounded, so you ran, I withdrew!
But having a soft spot for protecting pretty little things with curls, Hercules tries to throw fisticuffs. And even though he is high as a kite, he really knows how to kick some ass. I mean, sure, I'm pretty positive some of those people weren't fighting him and he's just beating up on random wedding guests, but still, it's pretty impressive. But now that Hercules is good and blind, he can't seem to do much of anything.
Not seeing much of anything lately, Salmonius.
And the Centaurs kidnap a bunch of ladies, and Lila joins in on the fun. It brings a whole new meaning to the cowgirl position.
The Centaurs and that slut Lila.
So now completely blind, Hercules is about as useful as a pedal-powered wheelchair.
I need you to be my eyes.
All right.
Cut on over to Centaur Man Cave. We see Lila does a lot more with these horses than just ride them. She, also rides them.
Lila, how can you be a part of this?
I've made new friends.
And I don't begrudge you that.
As it turns out, Rasta Kumar kidnapped them to not only get back at Hercules, but to convince Penelope that he loves her. Maybe that's a normal thing to do in horse culture. So Hercules, being led by Dennis Nedry and the Hanson Band, see the Centaurs at the top of a hill. Their big plan is just take turns shooting arrows in the general direction of each other, getting nowhere close. Oh no, what would happen if you took 5 steps forward? Is that too much work? Yeah, you're probably right. But they dislodge a giant boulder. It's a good thing our team has legs and is capable of moving out of the way.
We better get out of here! They're about to dislodge a boulder the size of Mount Olympus! Ah!
Or not. I'll be honest, I did not expect it to crush our man like a toothpaste tube.
One's dead, the others are gone.
So realizing that his able-bodied companions are actually just dead weight, Hercules decides it's best to just bump along by himself. That night, he gets some visitors.
I'm not afraid, nor am I Nemesis.
I really don't think it's possible to make a centaur look cool. I don't. I mean, Lila seems to be having a blast, but outside of the stables, these guys are just gangly little fowls.
It doesn't matter. We're leaving this land.
And now the fight is down to 2. The man who spent 2 weeks in Jamaica and now believes he's a local versus the man who's as blind as a bat. Which is just ironic because he's entering a bat cave. So Herc waits until he hears Big Dummy clomping around, and then he just walks right past him into the cave. He then does what a lot of guys would do, which is take full advantage of being blind.
Hercules.
Show me where you're tied.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time right now. A really hard time.
Leaving so soon?
But it's too late. Horse Boy starts to tweak his way back into the cave, looking about as good as the Scorpion King. The two wrestle back and forth while Penelope does just a great job remaining calm in the background.
I can't undo it.
Also, the cave is collapsing because a blind demigod fighting a horse boy with dreads while scantily clad women scream isn't awesome enough as it is. Then, what I can only assume is caused by a massive amount of blood loss. John Bon Pony tries to put the sexy moves on Hercules, and Herc rewards him by having him lift up his shaft. Mine shaft. So Horse Boy takes a one-way trip to the glue factory, and our boy gains his eyesight back, just in time to leave those hot ladies behind and walk off into the sunset with an old dude. But that is it, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
A table between the children and where they tether their beasts?
Aw, are you denying the beast in you?
Now I can show her the error of her judgment. And with this...
Okay, this dude's been tripping on ivermectin for far too long.
Centaurs are like everyone else. Some are good, some are bad.
They're like everybody else. Some are good, some are bad. Some of them poop while they walk.
Killing him won't bring your brother back.
But it'll make us feel better.
I need salt.
Pig.
Horse, my dear. Horse. Why doesn't anyone like my cooking?
So, I learned I've been calling my patron Nikki the Saint, Nickel, this whole time. And I, for one, just can't stand by that, you know? Because, Nikki, if you were a coin, you wouldn't be a nickel. You would be one of those sexy little Sacagawea golden dollars. Okay? Looking at it like a sexy mama leading a couple of dumb rich guys across the wilderness. I guess what I'm trying to say, Nikki, is will you be the Lewis to my Clark? I don't know what that means, but it's provocative and I like it. So thank you to all of my patrons. Thank you to Nikki the Saint. Your name's Nikki now and forever. If you want to support me like these beautiful people do, I have a link in the description of this video to do just that. And maybe if you're lucky, I'll misspell your name too. Who knows? It's the Wild West, folks. I also have a Discord community down there, and I have a merch store down there. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
Nemesis.